have a very rich history, and so we wanted to share. Church of Christ Campus Ministry began around 1984-85 academic year, when brothers Benjamin Iduafuatha and Ebenezer Atotete gained admission into the University of Choice, as well as Sister Irene Yani. When they got here, they wanted to start worshiping or fellowshipping together on their own. And so they began meeting in the home of Sister Irene Yani at Ola Low Cost. They met during the week for Bible study, for prayer, to sing, and on Sundays they would join the church that met in town. At the time, the church met at Philip Kweku Elementary School. In 1992, the number of Christians on campus had become appreciable, but they were still going to town for worship. A lot of factors occurred. One, the local church was using Fanti as the means of communication. And you know, the campus church has a lot of diversity. People come to UCT from various parts of Ghana, speaking various languages. And so that created a challenge. Second, they had to travel from campus to town, and the economic cost became significant. The student could not bear the fare, and so some had to stay away because of that. Third, the factor of time. You see, the local church operated with the assumption that all of them were local people. They did not take into consideration the unique circumstances of the student membership. The conversation for a separation began, and the history suggests that MT and NIM initiated this conversation for a separation. God being so good, the leaders at that time of the local church did not protest, and so beginning in 1992, the church was born on campus. It began meeting at Cafe Rooftop, and this is the list of the original members. Now Dr. Benjamin Iduafuatha and his wife, Ebenezer Atotete was there, Irene Yani was there, Brother Afo Mensah was part, Brother Paco Tete, the brother of Ebenezer Tete, also was part. We have Brother Stephen Edu, Frederick Adongo Mahama, Matthew Afram, George Gado, Michael Tetenim, Brother Thomas Emmanuel Latte, who is now deceased, but significantly his son has been part of the church and currently helps with the campus church as of now. Then we also have Brother Ebenezer Kofi Achinsaki, who has been very instrumental in the church over the years. We also have Sister Comfort Pra, Sisters Evelyn Adom, Evelyn Essien, and Sister Cynthia. As a group, they faced a number of challenges. Chief among them is the issue of accommodation. They began meeting at Cafe Rooftop. They moved to the LT 17 and 19. Then they had to go to the G block, G21. And at a point they had to go to the House of Prayer at the old site. Accommodation has been a huge challenge from the beginning. At a point they had to go to Apiosika elementary schools to find a classroom. At the time the local church was meeting, and after the student church would come. And that arrangement went on for, I think, until 2011, where the student church moved to their current location, that is in Mama Rose's house. To alleviate this perennial accommodation challenge, our forebears bought a piece of land at Kwapro, and succeeding generations of members or leaders have tried to develop this land so that eventually the congregation would move there, but funding has been a challenge. The church or the auditorium is far from complete. Currently, we have a membership of about over 300 with an average Sunday attendance of about 250. And so, meeting in that confined space, having a tent which does not always shield us from the scorching sun, becomes a bit unbearable. Imagine when it rains. Part of the reason why we want you back, we want to come together as the royal priesthood, is to have a discussion, an open, honest, sincere discussion that would help us structure how the future of the church could be like. Join us. Join us sing the old sweet songs. Join us to praise the God who has blessed us and who has made you who you are.